Frame in frame. We're going to start with Premiere, and then we're going to do it in iMOVIE as well. I've got the clips already downloaded. Let me show you some steps for that quickly. Here's a video that I want to work with. So this is a news clip. To download this on our Trello page, there's a bunch of ways you can do this, but here's the in option. There is a link right over here. It says Site Download Web Video. If you open that up, you paste the URL. So if I take that video, copy the URL, I'm going to paste that in to the search bar, hit download, and you get a bunch of options. In this case, I downloaded the 720p version right there and save it to your disk. Okay, so I did that. And then I used an application on the computer to shoot some little clips of myself. And I'm going to lay those into the shot. And these are just examples. I mean, really, ideally, you just kind of perform the clips. Okay, so here is my background news clip. Now this is Randy Rainbow. I'm gonna double rainbow this. I would prefer you start with a real news clip and then satirize it. And then here is a clip. Let's see if I load this up. Here's a shot. I used Snap Camera and made a little video there. I'm gonna put that on top. And what I want to do is simply just fit this one into the shot below. To do that, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to scale it. So I'm going to double click the top clip, which is this gentleman with the cat. Come up here to Effects Controls, right there. And then I'm going to go where it says Scale, right there. I'm going to click and hold. I'm just going to drag left or right to change scale. And for right now, I'm just going to sketch it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I can slide it left. And I'm going to slide it up. I'm going to scale it a little bit bigger. And for right now, the only thing I need to do is just get the vertical dimensions correct. Click and hold. I'm going to drag that. Something like that. I'm getting a weird effect because the computer's doing a screen record at the same time. It's acting odd. So for this, I'm going to punch it. I'm just going to type in 70%. And it's looking pretty close. Something like that. And now I'm going to put a crop effect on that clip. So I'm going to use hold shift push 7. That gives me my effects tab. Shift 7. Over here, I'm going to go to video effect. I'm actually just going to search it. It's easier than digging around. If I just put in the search box crop, there it is right there. And I'm going to drag and drop that onto clip, but I want you to watch up here. These presets are built into every clip. Any clip I double click down here and I go to the effects controls, I'll see these controls on every clip no matter what. But when I add the crop onto the clip and I drop it, you can see the crop tool pop in right there. And now I can crop the left and right side. So I'm going to trim this side. And now I'm going to crop the right side. Oop, that's the top. Just kind of fit it in there. And that's pretty close. And now I'm going to time it. So I'm going to zoom in here on my sequence a little bit. And I'm just going to make it line up. Right there's the start point. Pull that clip back. And so this is the whole concept. It's just playing, just playing with existing found material, whatever that material might be, and modifying it. And seeing if you can create a new story on top of that old material, right? And that's essentially what Randy Rainbow here is doing. Okay. All right, let's jump over to iMovie and look at the process for iMovie. I've already imported my clips, the same 3 clips. iMovie is an interesting tool. It's actually, you can do a lot with it. It's just that the way you access certain controls is very different than Premiere. I'm going to start with the clip. Here's the clip right there. I'm just going to drag that down and put that on my timeline. And what is not intuitive about iMovie is that some effects you have to do before you place the clip. So if I'm going to do a crop on a shot, I do it before I move it down here. So in this case, here's my shot. As soon as I click it, it loads here. You can see there's a crop tool right there. If I click the crop tool, there's a crop button. Say yep. In this screen, it'll let me really do whatever I want in terms of shape. I can change the aspect ratio. I can slide it around like this. The reason this is difficult is because we don't know the exact shape that's down there, so we have to kind of guesstimate it. So I'm going to say something like that, and then I have to kind of move some stuff around here. Over here, there's a little blue button. I'm going to click that, and that's confirming that I want that crop, that I want that shape. Now, pull that clip down on top. And then, to continue editing this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag a box around both clips. I'm going to click and drag to highlight both clips. If I come up here, there's this little box on the far left, video overlay settings. I'm going to click that. Right here where it says cutaway. I'm going to do picture in picture. And that lets me now move that frame around. I can stretch it back out to make it fit. And you can see my crop's not perfect. And this is the challenge in iMovie, is that there doesn't seem to be a way to crop it from the timeline. And to demonstrate that really quickly, watch what happens. If I click this clip now, and I hit crop to fit, it will constrain me to the original aspect ratio. It doesn't give me the flexibility. It's only when I do crop from up here that allows me that flex. So what I'm going to do really is I'm just going to back up. I'm going to kill that clip down there. I'm going to redo my crop here. And I think I needed it to be a little bit wider, if I remember right. I'm going to say OK. Bring it down again. Select both clips. Hit that button right there. Picture in picture. And try one more time. But I think with a little bit of trial and error, you could definitely get this dead on. Yeah, yeah, now I'm getting much closer. But that's the idea. And then you trim, actually trimming in iMovie is very easy. If I just give my playhead, I'm just going to use the left and right arrow key. So I'm using a left arrow key to back up. I'm going to get to that transition right there. And then you just drag the edge to the playhead. Oops. Right now it's fading in. That fade in is coming from this control up here. Right there it says dissolve. And let's see what these do. I don't want it to dissolve. What is swap? Let's see what this does. Nope, we don't want that. We don't want zoom either. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it looks better. Let's see. Well, hello. I turn that. Oh, right there. Here's what I can do. I can do dissolve. And then just put 0. That's the duration. Got it. Okay. Oh, yeah, you've got some border controls. And then I'm going to hit that checkbox. Let's see how it looks now. Yeah. So that's the concept. That's frame and frame. And that is it.